Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's like for Mamiana, Ashleyana, It's like for Mamiana, Ashleyana, Church. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So, I'm going to be talking fast again in this video because I didn't bring me nothing to eat and I need to go get me something to eat. So, anywho, I'm gonna be talking about the Fantasia fiasco, the video Breakfast Club. She did an interview with Breakfast Club, and I don't know why I do this. I get on here trying to talk about stuff, and I really haven't done my research on it. I haven't seen the interview on the Breakfast Club. I only seen that little clip where she was standing up talking with her husband, or he was doing a lot. But anyway, so I was gonna speak on that for just a second. Don't quote me on nothing, but it seemed like a lot of people are commenting on the video, saying how their goals, Fantasia's goals, she gets it, and her and her husband are goals. So what I got from the video, I made a post on Facebook about, I agree with everything Fantasia is saying, but the people who I see talking about it, she's not talking to you. She's not talking about you. Because it's people sharing it who I know they're in relationships where they for one are happy, they for one are abused, they for two are abused, they for three should have left this relationship, marriage a long time ago. But who am I to tell somebody they should leave their relationship or their marriage? I ain't nobody. But it's the wrong people sharing it, and I feel like you sending the wrong message, or you being fake with yourself. We've all done it. She's not talking about submit to these men that are abusing you. She's not talking about submit to these men that are never going to marry you, who y'all have been together forever with no intentions on marrying you, proposed to you just to keep you because he done something. And, he knew the only way to get you or keep you was to propose to you. And y'all been engaged for 50 years. And he's never going to marry you. Or she's not talking to the people who are just in non-compatible relationships, but you don't want to leave that relationship because you're putting on for the Facebook family, social media family, in-laws or whatever. She's not talking to you. And then I rewatched the video, and I rewatched it, and I was just looking at body language, just watching it more in depth, paying more attention. And then I said, I changed how I feel. I don't agree with what she's saying. I agree with what was said, but they not the people to be trying to say their goals. I don't know them from Adam, but I do know that Fantasia was once a homewrecker. So you don't need to be giving out marriage advice to anybody. So nobody. And I don't know her husband at all. I have no idea who he is. But just from watching the video, I'm a pretty good, great judge of character. I like to feel like I'm very prophetic too, and that's an insider, Nicole. I like to feel like I'm very prophetic too. And by that, I mean, I like to think that I can just see something and I know I can see what's behind it. You know what I'm saying? And so the first time I watched it, I was working and I was just like kind of listening to it or whatever. And I was just like, that's a good message or whatever. Then I remember, Fantasia was a homewrecker, no poo. We're not listening to you. And then her husband watching, he was just doing too much. He was just kind of like, it was like he was flirting with the camera, like he was seeking clout, like he was seeking, some attention from somebody else or trying to get attention from somebody else. And it was just like he was doing too much. And then everything that he was saying, yeah, it makes sense. It made sense, but you can't really look at their situation and be like, oh, this is how this is supposed to be. Because 9 times out of 10, when you are in a relationship with two strong people, y'all are equal, y'all both make the same amount of money, or the dude makes more, they are not going to be they're not going to be that person who he's trying to portray to his. And again, I don't know this man. I could be completely wrong. There's just the vibe that I got. He's just like, I support my wife. I don't make decisions. No, you don't make decisions because you don't make the money. So do. So you can't make decisions. I mean, yeah, if I was a dude and I ran up on this female, she making all this money, yeah, I'm gonna sit back and be like, what should we do, babe? What do you think is best? Tell me your heart. Because you got the money, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's how dudes operate. Because if it was a situation where he was the breadwinner, or they was both equally like making the same amount of money on the same level and stuff like that, it wouldn't be like that. Men think they are so, not all men, most men think that they're so superior and they don't see you as an equal. And so it is hard to submit to them, or most men just aren't on their stuff how they should be. And so you just really can't respect them like that. And it's hard to give somebody control, especially when you have children and their best interest is always number one in your eyes. And how you gonna put somebody ahead of your life when they have shown you time after time after time after time that they are not a provider, they are not a protector, that they are not a leader? How can you do that? I forgot where I was going, but what I'm trying to say is that if it was a different situation, if it was a different couple, if it was just the message was coming from somebody just completely different, when I remember what Fantasia did, I was done. The whole message, I didn't want to receive it because, she's just the wrong person to be giving out any kind of marriage or relationship advice. Like, so you had a baby with a married man, and now that man and his wife, who he continued to be married to, are raising your child or are helping raising your child. The child got to be over there with the wife who you created the child with her husband. Like, how did crow taste? I don't know. But what was I about to say? Yeah, so I'm not down for the get down. They are not goals to me. I'm down for the message. That it was some stuff being spoken, but I feel like it's some clout behind that. I really do. I feel like it's some clout behind that. So I wouldn't be, all wrapped up in them and, trying to seek them for relationship advice. People was like, I see marriage counseling in these two's future. How can you who would go seek counseling from somebody who was sleeping with somebody else's husband? Come on now. Anywho, let's see. That was that. And then also, you know what? I'm going to make this into 2 different videos. I got another topic that I want to talk about. But yes, women will submit, but you have to give a woman something to submit to. You have to. If a woman feel like she has to be the alpha female, she has to be the leader, she's going to take on that role. We're just naturally doers. We're just naturally providers especially if you have children. So it's not as easy. You have to come with it. You have to be somebody that can compromise, that can handle finances, that can just manage a household. You have to be somebody that can communicate, that can love properly, that can forgive properly, that can protect. You just don't see a lot of that these days. It's not how it used to be. Men be hollering about submit and leadership, being a leader of the household, but men just are not who they used to be, y'all. I don't know who they used to be. I wasn't here, but I know that it's not what it was back then. There was a lot more thriving marriages and relationships before, this day and age. Social media and everything is for clout. People feel like, I feel like a lot of times now, people are in these relationships because of social media. If we didn't have social media, so many people would have chunked up the deuce and moved on. Just because you start something, you don't have to start and finish right there. You go through some stuff for seasons. It's to teach you a lesson. You don't have to sit in that just because you started it. You just don't. I wish so many people would understand that. I wish I would have understood that many, many years ago. But now that I do, I want people to understand that, because I don't ever want somebody to sit and just, be content. You don't have to be content in anything that you desire. You don't. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? Just do. Anywho, I'm done with that. Oh, my light done went out. Am I not moving enough? Oh, I only put it on the automatic motion lights. I didn't push both buttons. So anywho, it still look all right. So y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with as many people as you can. Let them know what's going down over here on It's Life with Mamiana Ashleana. Whoa. Y'all remember It's Life with Mamiana Ashleana church. Y'all remember me and my sister used to do this. We used to beat on the table. I made my phone fall. That was not the plan. All right, y'all, holla.